That's the fisheye over there, Mini Zeus. Here on the tether cam, you can see the tether coming up in the lower right-hand corner. There it is. There's little Herc down in the corner. There's just no light back there.
Oh, descending through a layer of smoke at 1846 meters.
Roger that.
That's a good sign.
It is a good sign.
You should be entering it very soon. I see something in your lights.
You entered at 1846?
Yes. Huh. Maybe we're in different areas.
We can't be in.
Okay.
Starting to get some altimeter hits. Nothing reliable yet.
I'm still seeing a lot of smoke.
This is a lot of smoke.
So I think I'm between 75 and 80 meters off the bottom here.
Okay.
What's that?
You want to
Yeah.
slow down and
Looks like
stop
it.
there?
You want me to stop? Yep.
I think so. I don't want to fly under you while you're moving.
All right.
This looks like
Slowing
it's,
down.
well, I can't tell from the camera now, but in the lights, but it looks like it's pretty thick here.
Sirius is stopped.
Little Herc is also vertically stopped.
Got my main HD pointed backwards as much as I can, so if you come right underneath me, I'll see you.
Okay. So according to our depth gauges, I am 15 meters below you.
Copy.
Okay.
Well, we're just
I'm gonna
now
back up slightly. Try to just keep track of me on all your cameras. I'm going to turn to starboard.
Got your starboard turn.
Till I match your heading. Do you have me on any cameras there?
I don't have you in any cameras now.
Okay.
Wait.
Okay,
Yep,
now
there
I'm
we
going to
go.
push forward.
Okay. There you are in the Mini Zeus.
Good. You still have me?
Yeah, I just when you're in profile, I got no light off of you. There you are.
My tether's giving me a lot of
There you are.
trouble. Okay, co-pilot, could you turn off my taillight, please?
Yep.
Okay. Thank you, Dave. This is my first mid-water column. Okay, I can just start to see his lights.
Okay, now at 1941 meters still, and there's some structure to the smoke. You can see swirls
Get
out
back
in
ahead
front
of you first.
over very, I think, older lavas, but
How far are the targets?
interesting how that smoke just has wispiness just right above the seafloor.
They're not.
Ah.
They're not. There's some
I don't think
targets
I've
off to your left.
ever seen
I
that
see
kind of thing
There's
before.
a big, there's kind of.
But I think you just
Sonar
came
has
over
spotted things in it.
Yeah, let me
Yeah.
stay still for a second.
What's that?
And
it was just a boulder, yeah.
okay.
That's your seat part. How that smoke just has wispiness just right above the seafloor.
They're not.
Ah.
They're not. There's some
I don't think
targets
I've
off to your left.
ever seen
I
that
see
kind of thing
there's
before.
a big, there's kind of.
But I think you just
Sonar
came
has
over
spotted things in it.
Yeah, let me
Yeah.
stay still for a second.
What's that?
And
it was just a boulder, yeah.
okay.
That's your seat part. What?
RV nav bridge.
Go ahead, bridge.
Yeah, 30 meters left in the position move, 5 minutes.
Copy that.
Yeah, Nav.
Will you turn my joy gain to 100%?
Always calling a longer mover, too. I know.
You think it's these rocks?
No.
7.5 meters in front of you.
I think it's just kind
I
of
think
this
it's
wall
024.
here. Yeah.
5 meters dead ahead.
Yep.
Okay.
So yeah, there's a little coral.
It's high
There's
enough
a-
you're going to have to go up over it.
Yes. There's a. I don't know if this is a small wall in the middle of the canyon between the two peaks, or if this is the beginning of the next peak. But you'll definitely have to be coming up in a few.
Right. Copy that.
Yeah, pilot, can we get a quick zoom on this coral here while we're...
Certainly.
Thank you.
Video, I'll just get into position hovering in front of it. Okay, video. Hold on, sorry. And full wide, please, video. Guess there's some current in here pushing me towards the wall.
Coming right into the light pool now.
Okay, Viddy, if you want to do a quick zoom, kind of hovering here, fighting the current. Okay, and full what? Sorry, I don't know if I gave you enough time, but it does appear to be a dead coral. So I'm in Sirius's light pool now.
You are. I've
Okay.
caught up to you. I'm pointed down pretty steeply.
Yeah.
.2 knots, starting it now.
EX1103.
Who called that in Gorgia? That's beautiful. No kidding. Oh my gosh.
Is that a coral, Tim?
Yes, looks like a Gorgia. Sort of. No. Can we get a quick zoom on that?
Maybe a bamboo?
Nav bridge.
What do you think, Santiago? It's got some large
Go ahead.
polyps.
One, ships all stop, and two, nice call on the Gorgia.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, it does look like a bamboo to me, just by the polyps. I can't really see the axis.
No, I can't see it either, but it does have a Chirostellid on it. It's got a crab on it, midway up. Okay.
Can you ask the pilot to turn the laser on, please? Just, it seems pretty large, but it's hard to tell.
It's very large. It's I would say 2 meters tall.
Okay. Oh yeah, it is on bamboo. You can see the
Yeah.
little stripes.
No, that's great. Right here on the edge of the graben.
Is it on fresh lava, or is it?
No,
Okay, I couldn't
older
tell.
lava.
Okay, that makes sense.
Okay.
There hasn't been an eruption here for a while.
No. Great job, video. I think we're good. We're good. Thank you.
I didn't get that comment about the eruption. Could you repeat, please? You were echoing quite a bit.
Navis Bridge.
Okay.
Be advised that earlier when we were doing the position move to the northeast, the ships at the location of the A-frame just passed over the line that we followed to go up to northeast. So we're passing an area where we've been and now heading west away from it.
Copy that. I was aware of that. Thank you, though.
Okay, sure. Go ahead.
We're moving back on the quarter. You gonna have any?
Yeah, I think we have diffuse flow venting around these stained cracks. You see the white line cracks? I think there's water coming out of there. I think we want to. Can we get a quick zoom on some of the white material and keep going? Yeah, it's a small area. Look, it's a small area. It looks to me. I think we can keep going actually. Thank you.
You can see water coming out of there in the on the ship.
It's okay. Go ahead, Newport.
Yeah, this is Newport. Yeah, you said you could see water coming out of there on the ship
There's
video.
a little bit of diffuse flow coming out of the margin of a crack here in the low baits, white stained. So a little bit of diffuse flow area. I think it's all that you see in the field of view here of the camera.
Yes, I see what you're saying. Yes.
Yeah. Well, we can stop here or keep going. I was sort of electing to keep going, but There's more material in the water column than would be suggested coming out of that diffuse flow, so there may be more up ahead of us. Heading is 250. Depth 1957. There's an edge there. Yeah.
Go ahead.
100 meters, 270, 300 milliknots.
300 million knots it is. Going.
Yeah. Yeah, so the science goal is to maintain a position that keeps us in relative touch with the graben in this westerly direction. It might be a little more, north of, just a tinch north of west. but like you're doing now, keeping in touch. And then when we see these areas of big flock or diffuse flow or whatever, that we then can pause if we can and go down and look a little bit. Now maybe that's 0.3 speed in terms of pausing and looking. I'm just wondering if we put 0.4 on, we could always put a target down and come back to it if it's of you know, extreme interest. So, okay. All right. Okay. Thanks.
I think maybe, this is Bob, I think maybe jogging back and forth to look at the edges of the Robin and where there might be venting coming up along the edge.
Roger that, Bob. So front row, can I ask, is it a consensus that we're riding here and it's just off to our right is the Graben, where we would drop down and see fresher flows? Is that right? Yeah, right. Okay. Yeah.
Go ahead.
100 meters, 270, 0.3 knots.
100 meters, 270 degrees, 0.3 knots.
Correct.
Starting it now.
Okay, looks like some curtain folded flows maybe here. Some low bait flows, brachyurine crabs, various size particulates in the water. Not a lot of water movement though, just rather murky. We got a contact here. We're now looking to the south. There's the what seems to be a fissure maybe in a bench wall, or is that dark lava? Yeah, it looks like a fresh lava contact here at the base, rolling up into the wall of the bench here. That's a nice shot there. Yeah, so we need to keep going west. Yeah, we'll go into the flow. This could be the eastern extent of it right here. It's a brachyurine crab on fresh flow. Not much in the sonar. Oh yeah, then roger that. If we're checking out the local thing here, that I totally agree. Roger that. Yeah. Yeah. There's nothing to follow. I think it would be. Yeah. Absolutely. I don't know if. Yeah, Nav, go ahead and stop the ship, please.
Go ahead.
Yes, could you halt the move?
Okay, coming all stop.
Thanks.
Maybe we should continue through this pilot, then come on the other side of this, and maybe come back and look. Or is that not possible? You think? Roger that. Blow more from north to south, if anything. So maybe a turn to the north when you're set. See if it's coming from that direction. Yeah, ECCs. I'm not seeing much in the ORP sensor at all. And I would think I would. And so maybe I'll try to get the survey tech. It's pinned at negative 489. Don't know, Sharon, if that makes sense. Or Ed.
I'm sorry, I was thinking of something else, Tim. Go ahead.
That's okay. Yeah, I was just been watching the ORP, and it hasn't done much at all going in and out of these plumes, and it's pinned at minus 489. So I don't know if that means
yeah,
anything.
That's not good.
The temperature.
That's exactly what happened.
Go ahead.
That's exactly what happened to us on the CPD a couple days ago. Exactly that. And the problem was the connector on the CPD fish. Either the connector on the, must have been the connector on the CPD itself, because we used the same, or I should say we, I think the same cable was used with a different port on the fish. So, yeah, that sounds suspicious. And you were getting good data a little while ago, though, right?
Yeah, it seems like at least on the way down we were getting good data as we came.
Yeah.
Yeah, came down and through. Maybe just before we'd reached bottom depth.
Oh yeah, okay, that's very annoying. Yeah, I don't know what to say, but I guess you'll have to have one of the techs when you get back on board check that again.
Okay.
And see if you can get, maybe stick it in a bucket of water or something and try a different connector, different port.
Yeah, and even the temperature on the CTD of Sirius hasn't changed. It's 2.35, and that hasn't really changed through all these little plume excursions we've been going through. What's our altitude right now? It seems to be pretty high up off the bottom. I'm not sure what our altitude is here. Yeah, so that's it for the ORP, I think. Thank you. Okay, our altitude is 4 meters off. We're heading is 308. Depth is 1968.
So that was a probably about a 5-meter chasm that we just went in there.
So the
Bridge, go ahead.
Yeah, we're at all stop.
Okay.
Pilots, we have stopped the ship.
Copy that, man. We'll keep moving for another 5 minutes or so.
Okay.
Serious swings on that cable.
Yeah, I suspect as you go this direction.
smoke is a little more structured and puffy here, but I'm not sure what that means. 4.1 meter altitude here as we're heading northeast. Depth is 1965.
See if he rams you.
They're smarter than sea turtles.
Much smarter.
How's my tether look? I feel like... Yeah. Moved a little bit.
Now you can.
You shouldn't be terribly tight. Video, I hate to ask you something you already tried to do, but is there any way we can pick out the tether?
Heading is 282. 4 meters off the bottom, 1965 is the depth. One brachyuran crab. I think this is the contact area here too.
Watch lead, we're a little bit north of our original contact.
Yeah, I know. I'm thinking about turning around and going south. I can't determine from the plume structure if there's any direction we need to follow.
What I can see in the smoke with uphill we go.
And that's about the
Okay,
end of our
continue
ship
up
move.
uphill. We got increasing numbers of brachyuran crabs. See some white standing on the sides of rocks up ahead. Pillows and lobates. Much more flock in the water column. Different size pieces now. Some larger ones. Rock has a fuzzy appearance.
Go ahead.
Yeah, we're at all stop.
Looks fresh in places. Maybe some contact
Repeat
areas.
again.
We're at all stop.
Thank you.
The whole area looks like it's just oozing with water. Yeah. I think we're at the end of the tether.
So
There's
the
some
ship
big
has
chunks
stopped.
big chunks of flock here.
30 to the holes? Yeah, 30 meters. How about the first one?
Hard to see by the rain.
The first one?
It is hard to see through the particulate rain here. It's so dense.
20 meters to north.
And the ship has stopped.
Go first. Excellent. Hold the ship here.
Okay. Yes, go
Dense
ahead, Sergey.
particles of different sizes. White patches up ahead, absolutely on the margins of the rocks. Still coming up slope. Brachyuran crabs still here, which indicates that we're close to venting activity.
Watch later, if you look on sonar, there's two kind of holes. One's closer. That's the one we're aiming for right now.
Roger that, pilot. Sounds like a good plan. We continue to come upslope a little bit, though, right?
Yes, it's going up slope.
Roger that.
But that is, it's just off of my heading, my current heading. $12 meters. 12 meters out.
Pilot.
Temperature,
Oh wow, it's almost increased half a point. Oh,
Pilot,
5
can
degrees.
Can we spin
it's
right
point. It just increased. Actually, it's increasing quite fast.
here? Pilot, can we spin right here? Just to get a good look. Thank
So,
you.
within 2 seconds, it increased 0.2 degrees Celsius.
Roger.
So temperature of the vehicle is increased. Maybe a couple tenths.
Yes, that's correct. Science.
Yeah.
So it's currently
Spinning the vehicle now to look all around us.
2.5
Black
degrees.
pieces of broken up lava. Looks like a snowstorm. A lot of white covered rocks out in front of us. New, recently fresh lava flows. As far as I can see, we've got these intermittent white rocks with material coming out of them, out of the margins, out of the cracks. Looks to be still
Okeanos,
upslope.
this is Newport. Is it worth actually looking closely at one of those, active places?
Roger that, Newport. Yeah, Palik, do we have time here to get a good view of these white rocks just to the right here?
The ones bottom center screen or farther right?
To the right more. They may have active flow coming out of them.
Just kind of call out when.
Yeah, if you turn a little bit more, yeah, keep going. There's that fresh line almost to center now, right about there. If we go and look in there.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, right there.
Pilot, video, sorry, wait one. Let me hold there.
Can we get lasers on momentarily here?
Co-pilot lasers. Video, go ahead.
To center now, right about there. If we go and look in there.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, right there.
Pilot, video, sorry, wait one. Let me hold there.
Can we get lasers on momentarily here?
Co-pilot lasers. Video, go ahead.
Yeah, there's shimmer.
Definitely a shimmer of water in there.
So the temperature is coming back down.
There are white shrimp on the rock here to the left. Shimmer of water coming out between these rocks on the right.
EX, this is Hui.
Go ahead, Hui.
You think you can put the ROV camera on full screen for a couple of minutes?
Yes, absolutely. Video, can we get full screen HD to ECCs?
Thank you.
Thanks for the quick move. Sorry about that, ACCs. Now you can see it better, huh? Definitely see clear fluids coming out of these places with this flocculent material coming out as well.
10 meters dead ahead of you is the target we were looking for, about a minute, Roger.
Okay.
Kind of lost visual again. Alright, video, you can zoom again. The target we were looking for, about a minute, Roger.
Okay.
Kind of lost visual again. Alright, video, you can zoom again. Okay, I'm gonna slowly pan right.
I again see copepods on the rocks to the far right. Clear fluids coming out. There's shrimp here. There's crabs here. These are vent endemic shrimp that only live at the vents, so they found this particular location. We've got more upslope, guys, that we can look at. There's another target, I think, up top. Yeah, so pilot, I'm ready to move when you guys are to go upslope.
Full wide video, slow video.
So just as a reminder,
Wide on the sled 2 video.
we have about 2 minutes.
Copy that.
Nav, my headset's not working, so I don't know what you just said.
2 minutes?
Thanks. Okay.
Largest shadow, just to your right body. Oh, just lost.
Yeah, let's head in that direction, I think, to the right a little bit there. I thought I saw some rocks or some features coming up off in the distance. More white rocks. Nice move, Bobby. Perfect. Perfect. Lots of white rocks with this gray patches all over them that may be that sponge. More brachyurine crabs. The flow continues here. And these rocks, there's a margin out there. I think it stops out forward more. Good turn, pilot. I think that's excellent. It's a big diffuse flow field. And how about straight out now? What is that? Where our heading is 167. Brachyurine crabs, more striations in the rocks filled in with white material.
More the same.
We're currently flying around this field. We only have a couple minutes left of this dive, so we're moving around. I see berms, polychaetes in the water column that live at vents. We see them. All these rocks are lined with wet white material. We're now heading 156 across this field. Iron oxide staining. More crabs. I see more shrimp. Still lots of flock in the water, so it looks like a diffuse flow field. Completely devoid of sessile fauna. I don't see any kind of mussels or tube worms, clams. Now we're getting thicker into the snow. If we push ahead a little bit, pilot, it'd be great. Get through this. I know we're almost out of time. If you look up to the left. Anything on sonar? Can you look up left, Bobby? Heading is currently east. We're on the eastern side here on fresh lavas.
I can't go any farther east here, but I can turn north for you.
That'd be great. Northern turn would be great right now.
May have to back in a little bit, Bobby. Yep.
So now we're just a little above the line we just ran, and so we're headed more, our heading is currently almost north, 008. Depth is 1969. Lots of flock here. This is another big diffuse flow field, just like we saw at 2A, right? Same sort of conditions.
Yeah, you can see, just looking at the crab there.
We have nothing in the sonar to indicate there's anything larger in this area, just this slope. We're now headed northeast, which is the direction that we came from. Lots of brachyurine crabs here. Can we push further to the northeast like this,
Yep.
Bobby?
Yeah.
Great, great.
Alright, looks like this is the least fun part of the job. Taking a piece of candy from a crying baby.
Please don't
Yes,
take my
so
candy.
We must exit the
no.
candy store.
Can we just push over this ridge right here? I mean, it's right here. It's like right at the edge of the
Okay.
monitor. Right? It's right. You see it, right, Bobby? See that gray material? That's all sponge living on that rock. That's all sponge. We saw that in a clam field. That's what it looks like to me. But I think we're getting out of it right here. So that's at 1968. It is 88 degrees, 10.930, 0043728. 88. 10.31.
What? The water
43.
temperature is actually gone down a bit. It's going
Hey,
up.
Brian, can you get the CTD on here?
2.3 maybe
Do you mind?
degrees.
We're currently heading is south now. We turn back south. Yeah, pilot. Watch leader. Just to the. This is a nice shot, but just to the down left. After you get this, there seems to be a white tube against a white rock, and I wanted to see if we could zoom in on that a little bit more. It's just out of the field of view now. I don't know how stable you are to be able to make maneuvers like this, but just See that? See the black boundary around the white rock just to the left, almost center screen. If you zoom in now, you'll get close to it. Now it's up and left. Up and left. It's left corner of the screen. Now it's center, almost center coming in. Okay, there's a U-shaped white tube against that white rock. Yep, I want to zoom in on that and see what that might be. I'm looking for any colonization by tube worms or other animals. So getting some close-ups would be excellent. Here. Oh, yeah. Same kind of. There's two crabs. There's two kinds. One like this. One like the one here. Yeah, it's round. It's round, and those live at vents. Yeah, legs. Yes.
It's looking like that's just part of the rock here.
Yeah. Yes, yes, like this. You mean? Yeah.
So it looks like that's just kind of part of the rock watch leader.
Yes, I agree. Thank you.
Watch video.
ECCs, if there's footage you'd like to get here, please let me know.
Zoom in on this guy a little bit. Catch all these shrimp.
Go ahead.
Is that my lighting that's off here? Video? Just give the bridge call and give them an update. No, it's the color of the rock. We're actually
Okay. All right.
Is my lighting okay or tells you other stuff?
Bridge, ROV nav.
Go ahead, Vincent.
Yes, we have a new estimated time that we're going to leave bottom. It's 16:30, and we expect to be at 50 meters at 1800.
Okay, thanks.
That would be good to document here as well. And I'm taking requests from the ECCs of what they want to image as well.
Roger that. Just want to make sure I'm on task.
You are definitely on task. Thank you.
Yeah, go ahead. Let's see if we can start here on the shrimp, and then I'll see if I can pan a little bit. zoom in a little bit more, see what the like pink stuff is.
Yeah, pal. Do you see that those red little things like polychaetes or something?
Yeah, that's what we're aiming for right here.
Hey team, what's
Yeah.
the temperature here?
The CTD is saying it's 2.61.
Okay, so that's like 0.3 higher than background, something like
Yes,
that?
I think I yelled it out at one point. It was 0.3. Yeah, because we're kind
Thank you.
of sitting right in
What,
it right now.
what are, can you tell what those red
Yes,
dots are?
we are trying to zoom in on those right now. They're moving. Yeah, I think they're polychaetes.
Polychaetes.
Look at that. So
Like polynoid worms or?
no, yes, polynoid worms.
Oh, okay.
What's the move on the ship? Become wide. Target video. Can you zoom in? We're still seeing the take this over the polychaetes.
Oh, yeah. That's an XY map right there, isn't it? No. Yeah, that's Alvin. So that's good.
Hey team.
You still want those lasers on, or should I shut those off? Okay, I'm busy. So let's just let this scene roll a little while, because we've got the whole community waiting.
Bridge, are we now?
Go ahead.
Yeah, Bridge, you'd like to request a ship move of 20 meters at 130 degrees, 0.1 knots.
20 meters, 130 degrees, 0.1 knots.
Copy that. Thank you, Bridge.
Hold that. Hold that. Let's just hold that for a little while. Let that roll. How's your levels? Unstable. Okay. Just about 95% in the house. Alright.
Okeanos is in Newport. Is Tim there, or is he now talking to Dave?
Staying the light green crab here.
Seattle, this is the Okeanos. Bob, this is Jeremy. Can you repeat? I was having trouble hearing.
Yeah, we're trying to figure out what the issue is here, whether we're talking about extending this dive or potentially making another dive here. Is that? I'm not sure what Tim is thinking here.
Oh, yeah, he stepped out to get his dive plan. We'll be back in a second. But the discussion was extending the dive. Right now we're on bottom until approximately 14:30 local time. Sorry, 16:30 local time, and then still transiting overnight to Rosebud for a dive in the morning.
Roger that. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Don't shift any settings now with what's proposed. And I'm going to go up and follow this shrimp here. Start pushing tight. Alright, I think we're starting to get some color on a little hip now. Still even a lot, so you want to see bright yellow. You're not going to get a real tight shot. You're going to need to come down on about level with my float. And do this. This is second level training. There. Tether looks good, I'm coming down. Yeah, cut the full wide for me, please, Ryan. Okay, please, Ryan. That's good, hold that, thank you. Fish coming out of the hole.
See that Zorasid fish? Dave, you see the fish? A fish went down into that little hole right there. So just want to.
Alright, I've been staring at the end of my nose here, Dave. Any particular direction that you'd like to go?
Right. Oh, yes. We're in the city. I think I was going to suggest coming up like this more. Yeah. Yeah. Dave. Yeah. Do you see those gray patches on the rocks? The little oval shaped things over the rocks? Yeah, all on the rocks here. The little oval patches. We want to get some video of that at some point too. Just it may be a sponge. Like that one down right. Maybe. It's okay. Yeah, it's the gray ones that are oval, not the white ones. See the white ones here? That's matte.
Irvina Bridge.
Yeah, bridge requesting a ship move 30 meters at 315 degrees, 0.1 knots.
30 meters.
Just park it here.
What was the bearing again? Sorry.
No problem. 315 degrees.
315 degrees.
0.1 knots.
0.1 knots. Aye. You got it.
Thank you, bridge.
You're welcome.
See the Zorasid fish? Dave, you see the fish? A fish went down into that little hole right there. So just want to.
Alright, I've been staring at the end of my nose here, Dave, any particular direction that you'd like to go?
Right. Oh, yes. We're in I think I was going to suggest coming up like this more. Yeah. Yeah. Dave. Yeah. Do you see those gray patches on the rocks? The little oval shaped things over the rocks? Yeah, all on the rocks here. The little oval patches. We want to get some video of that at some point too. Just it may be a sponge. Like that one down right. Maybe. It's okay. Yeah, it's the gray ones that are oval, not the white ones. See the white ones here? That's matte.
RV Nav Bridge.
Yeah, bridge requesting a ship move 30 meters at 315 degrees, 0.1 knots.
30 meters.
Just park it here.
What was the bearing again? Sorry.
No problem. 315 degrees,
315 degrees.
0.1 knots.
0.1 knots. I. You got it.
Thank you, bridge.
You're welcome. RV Nav Bridge.
Yeah, bridge requesting a ship move 30 meters at 315 degrees, 0.1 knots.
30 meters.
Just park it here.
What was the bearing again? Sorry.
No problem. 315 degrees,
315 degrees.
0.1 knots.
0.1 knots. I. You got it.
Thank you, bridge.
You're welcome.
Seattle ECC Scott, Miguel would like to have a chat.
Okay.
Hello,
Can you hear
everybody.
me?
Hello, everybody.
Hi, Scott.
Hello.
Hi, Miguel.
How are you, Scott? I have a question. Uh,
Okay,
the
go ahead.
the white color in the rocks, it's sulfides presence or alteration of the rocks.
It's a bit of both,
Hmm?
and maybe bacterial too. It's a bit of both, and probably bacterial too,
Mm,
biological.
okay, 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 okay. That
So
my because near closer in the vent, hydrothermal vent, I see a color. I see a yellow color. S- Yellow color. I suppose that is sulfides or alteration uh, by the component of the hydrothermal vent.
the yellow color in the video right now.
Yes.
I think it's low temperature hydrothermal alteration. It's a sulfide mat. That's in the center of the screen now. Low temperature hydrothermal alteration on the surface. Miguel, does
I
that
am
make
here.
sense
I am
to you?
here, Scott.
Yes? Yeah, do you understand?
Yes.
It's a little bit of sulfide.
Exactly. Yes. A little. That I know that the white material in the rocks that
Pilot, Dev Super.
Pilot here.
If we could leave the power on for a while, just as we pick it up and swing it around, I think that's the shot he's looking for.
Roger, we will wait for your call.
Roger. Okay, you can kill the light now.